Welcome to my channel. Today we will see class 10 NCERT chapter 2 polynomials, a relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. Now I am going to take a quadratic polynomial. So generally quadratic polynomial we will say as ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, let I am taking ax square plus bx plus c be the quadratic polynomial. I am taking this as a quadratic polynomial. Then I am taking p of x, which is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. I am taking polynomial of x, and I am going to consider the zeros of this quadratic polynomial also. Let assume alpha, this one is called alpha and this is called beta, be the zeros of a p of x. Means what we assumed as a quadratic polynomial, quadratic in the sense degree 2, so the two zeros we have to assume. So this is called alpha and this is beta. These two things are assumed as a zeros of a p of x. Zeros in the sense what actually? The x value of this expression. Okay, so the x value in the sense generally, so x equal to alpha and x equal to beta is the meaning. Now this plus alpha goes to opposite. Now what you will get it? X minus alpha, which is equal to 0. Okay, like this also, this beta goes to opposite. Now x minus beta, which is equal to 0. Okay, now this together if you product, okay, that is I'm going to do. Then so actually this is a rough work. So alpha beta be the zeros of p of x. Now then what will happen? The p of x means the p of x, which is equal to that x minus alpha into that x minus beta. What is that? X minus beta. If you multiply this together, you will get a 0 only. 0 in the sense some p of x you can consider. Okay, I mean why I'm considering this as a p of x now? When you solve the equation, suppose ax square plus bx plus c, you need to solve in the sense we have to take equal to 0. Okay, this is equal to 0 we are taking, but in the question we have p of x, so the p of x 0, both are same only. When we solve the equation, we must take the p of x equal to 0. That's what, instead of 0 I mentioned here p of x. Okay, now here we have some c, a, b, c, like that, some we have some constant, but here we don't have anything. We have only alpha and beta, so that I'm going to take some constant k. K is what I said, where k is constant, some constant I was assumed actually this. Okay my dear, now if you multiply, what we are getting, we will see one by one. Okay, p of x, we know what actually p of x in the sense here I was given, that is ax square plus bx plus c. P of x now I was given here, that's I was mentioned here. K we have here. Okay, now this one by one you can multiply. Then what I am getting? X into x, I will get x square. So we need to multiply like this. One term you have to take, multiply with the x. I was mentioning x square, then x with the minus beta. Okay, so x into minus beta now I'm getting minus beta x. Next this minus alpha I'm multiplying here. Okay, then what I'm getting? Minus alpha x. Next minus alpha with beta, I'm going to multiply. Then minus into minus plus alpha into beta, closed bracket. Okay, now k into, here we have x square. In this 2 I'm taking minus outside, then we have alpha plus beta, into the variable x I'm writing outside, plus alpha into beta. So this is our standard form of a quadratic equation. Okay, so this is our, so this also you have to remember, this is This is our standard form. Standard form of quadratic equation of a quadratic equation. So they will ask in one word also, standard form of quadratic equation in the sense we have to give this one, k into x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Like this we have to give if they asked the standard form of quadratic equation. If x and if alpha and beta are zeros in the sense, like this you will get it. Okay. Now you have to equate the coefficient of what is that x square and x, like that. Okay, before that we have k. This k, please you can multiply inside what we are getting, we'll see. Now just ax square bx plus c. Left hand side I'm not doing anything, just I'm writing what we have the first one. So k into x square, k x square, and k into this whole thing you will get minus k into what we have there. So that is, and k into alpha beta plus k alpha beta. Okay, this is separate. Now just equate, just I'm going to equating so equating coefficient of what is that, x square, x, and constant. So we get, after equating what we are getting, just see there, here we have a, here coefficient of x square value k, then I'm getting a equal to k, a value I'm getting as k, and here coefficient of x value b, here coefficient of x value minus of this whole thing, then b which is equal to minus k into alpha plus beta. Understand? And next c we have here, c which is equal to, c in the sense the constant, I'm equating the constant, c equal to k into alpha beta, c which is equal to k into alpha beta. Through this only I'm going to bring the some formula, so listen carefully. Here we have a k equal to a, so instead of k you can substitute a, so b which is equal to minus k value we know, that is a, into alpha plus beta. Okay, now this minus a multiple with the alpha beta, the multiple value goes to opposite, then what I'm getting, minus b by a. The minus b I'm sending opposite side. Okay, the minus b goes to opposite, now you will get a minus b by a, the minus I'm writing in the numerator, which is equal to, we have here alpha plus beta. Okay, like this. Here also k, what is that, c equal to k, k we knows what is that, a. Okay, so instead of k I'm going to substitute a into alpha beta. Understand? Now this a multiple with the alpha beta, multiple a goes to opposite, c divide a, which is equal to alpha beta. So we got two formulas. What is that? Alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus b by a, alpha into beta, which is equal to c by e. So what is the meaning of alpha plus beta? So alpha plus beta in the sense what? That is sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. Sum of zeros only we will say as alpha plus beta, because we assumed alpha and beta as zeros. Alpha and beta as zeros of that ax square plus bx, that equation we assumed. So sum of zeros in the sense that is alpha plus beta, which is equal to only, we got the formula minus b by a. Okay, what is the minus b? B in the sense what? B in the sense that is coefficient of x. So you can write there, minus will come as well as b in the sense that is coefficient of x. Divide what we have, a. So a in the sense what? See this equation. A in the sense coefficient of x square. So that here you can write coefficient of x square. So sum of zeros equal to, what is the formula? coefficient of x square we have to write. Next, c by a equal to, we got something. Okay, that is also we have to check. So c by a equal to alpha into beta. Alpha into beta in the sense it is multiplied, means 1 0, another 0 is multiplied, means product of 0. That is what? Product of 0. You have to write product of zeros. Okay, product of zeros. What is the zeros? Alpha and beta. Here you can write alpha and beta, which is equal to what we have, c by a. So c by a. C in the sense what? C in the sense that is constant. We know that equation. C in the sense that is constant. Okay. C in the sense you can write constant. Constant, and divide is there. A in the sense already I told you that is coefficient of x square. So coefficient of x square. So this one, I hope you will understand this formula. This is very important formula. Okay, this just what I am giving the box. That is very important formula. Sum of zeros, which is equal to minus coefficient of x divide coefficient of x square. Product of zeros, which is equal to constant divide coefficient of x square. This is very important formula. Please you can remember. At the same time, equation of the standard form of a quadratic polynomial, in the sense this one you have to give. Okay, which is that k into x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta, in the sense that is standard form of a quadratic equation I mentioned here. Okay, thank you my dear. If you like this video, share with your friends. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe for getting more videos and press the bell icon for getting notification.